Jax here, and we are on tutorial number 7. And for tutorial number 7, what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you guys how to make rounded blocks. I've had a couple people ask me how to do this, so I figured I'd make a quick tutorial on it. Shouldn't take us too long, just a couple minutes. But as you can see here, these are what we call rounded blocks. Gives it a little more shape and dimension, and I'm going to show you guys how to quickly make one. Go into our scenery, grab our primitive, and we're going to grab our 1x1 primitive cuboid. Drop it on the ground. Then what we're going to do is we're going to hit Control X or click it to edit it. Bring it up a little bit so we can see it. And we're going to lock it in place. Then we're going to take a primitive cylinder, drop it right in the center. We're going to knock this down to 0.125, which will give us a quarter size primitive cylinder. We're going to bring it all the way down, and we're going to take it all the way out to it splits it halfway on the edge there, and it's halfway on the edge there. So you guys see how it's half and half? Kind of takes like a quarter chunk out. We will shrink it to size. Lock it into place. Drag us across, same position on the other side. Lock that into place. This is where we're going to do this really fast. We're going to grab these two right here, rotate them 90 degrees, like so. Then we're going to grab these right here, bring them down to where they do the same thing down here. Then we're going to grab these right here. We're going to rotate them 180 degrees, bring them down to height. We will take these all the way out to the same edge, just like so, and just like so. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our box. We're going to copy our box, and we're going to grab a primitive eighth sphere. Because you see we have little gaps in there. We have to fill those in. So what we'll do is we'll rotate them around, just like so. And we're going to shrink it in as small as it gets and get it ready to be in position. You can still tell it's a little too big, which is fine, because as soon as we drop that one down, it should fit right in. Now we're probably going to take this to 0.035 or 0.03125 to pull this into place. And we're going to pull this one like so. Oh, I meant to hit 0.03125. And we're going to pull it right out. As you can see, it locks in perfectly. Then we're going to do the next corner. Same way, we're going to rotate that around 90 degrees. And we're at our next corner. Let's grab our two corners right here. Copy them. Rotate them around 90 degrees. Or 180 degrees, I'm sorry. And we'll bring them right in position right there. As you can see, we've started to create the outline of the rounded box. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our four corners. like so. We'll copy these, rotate these 180 degrees, and we will drop them in place right down here. Lock those in place. Now we got the basic outline of our rounded square. Alright, next move we have to make is we're going to copy this. We're going to go back to 0.125. What we're going to do is we're going to shrink it all the way down to 0.125. And we're going to pop it up just like that to where it's flush. And that has made the top of our rounded circle, or rounded square. Grab this side, one out, as you can see it's perfectly square, and then we'll shrink this all the way in to make it flat. We're going to grab this one, pop it one out, and we'll do the same thing, shrink it all the way in. Grab this one, copy it again, pop it one out. I already locked that one in place, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab it real quick, we'll edit it, and we'll shrink it all the way in. So now we have 4 of the 6 sides done. We're going to do 2 more sides real quick. Same thing here, shrink it all the way down, pop it one out, and done. Grab this one down here. Now, instead of just copying this one and leaving a square in the center, we're going to edit this one. We're going to bring it one down and shrink it one down, or shrink it all the way down. Now we have created a perfect rounded square. All you gotta do, grab it like so. You should have 26 items. Group it all together. Edit it. Now we can move this down to floor level, like so. And then if you want, you can pull these blocks apart, and it gives you guys a little bit more dimension. This is great if you want to shrink them down, turn them into bricks. Then you have a proper rounded brick. Now, if you want to make them tighter, let me show you real quick. We got a couple more minutes on this. Here's what you do to make them tighter. We actually copy this one, bring it out, and then what you're going to do is you're going to delete a side like so. We'll copy it, flip it 180. Now that's how it would be if it was flush face to face, but I want it to be a little bit tighter with just a little bit of a bevel inside. So I'm going to do that, just like that. And you can see there's a slight crease all the way around it, instead of the big crease that there is. Now if we want to make these like this, and we want to drop them on top, what we do, we push them up, just a little higher. Lock those two in place, hit the destroy button, get rid of the bottoms. We're going to edit those. And we're going to drop them in place like that. So now you can kind of see the difference of a subtle square that's rounded. It has a subtle crease in it, and something that has more of a major crease. Now I made different types of sizes right here. I made 1/4 inch rounds. These are actually, sorry, 1/2 inch rounds. These are considered quarters based on the size. And you can see the difference in the type of round circle. You can actually do any size circle you want. I mean, any size square you want with any size cylinder you want. As long as you make the cylinder go to the edges, right to the corner of it, and make a outline, all you gotta do is take your square box up that distance and fill it in. And you can make any size rounded corner cubes that you want. And this could give you so much more dimension, especially if you're making bricks, or if you wanted to make something like a Mario world that has bounce boxes on it, you know what I mean, or a question mark box, anything like that. So that was a quick little tutorial on how to make rounded boxes there. I appreciate you guys. If you guys can, like and subscribe. Our channel is growing. We also have a Discord, which I will put a link to in the comments. And you guys have a good rest of your day.